Hello heroes! As you might have noticed, the Season 3 of the BattlePass has just dropped, and if you buy it, you will immediately unlock the camo for the PPD, MP34 and Grease Gun. Now the camo looks okay, but the problem is that these guns are usually pretty rare, unless you are grinding badges. Couple that with the color palette being suited only for the winter maps, I don't see why you would use these very much. But hey, maybe you're a grayscale lover and this is literally your thing. Next up, you will get the Recomplained camos, which have been showcased by many at this point, and these basically come in the same category as the previous camo for SMGs, except that these stick out like a sore thumb even more. Maybe at some point TLM will be adding a golfing game mode, and then this will be great. So essentially you're running these only if you want to look stylish. Pretty much as is tradition, we're getting tracers on both tiers 3 and 4 of the Battle Pass. Unfortunately, I have to confirm that this update does not contain any lightsabers, and as such we won't become Star Wars this update at least, even though these tracers being more available makes it feel like it. Anyway, they're not interesting per se, so we will move on to the smoke trails for planes. Well, I mean, maybe the imagination of the TLM is a bit lacking this Battle Pass, but I mean, it's nice to have if you missed the previous chemtrails on the planes. But frankly, it does look quite unique, this one at least. I mean, it's the best of the all three, maybe apart from the green ones. Afterwards, you will be getting some sticks of paper on your helmet as paratroopers. Or maybe these are used toilet paper rolls. But hold on, what about the Soviets, you might ask? Well, they get, in my opinion, the best thing in the whole Battle Pass. They get a proper Russian comrade hat. No joke, these look damn impressive. And I'll be honest, this is actually legit interesting. What doesn't look legit is another addition to ever-increasing BDSM object list for the recons. Whatever the fuck is this supposed to be? I mean, there's no way these were historically accurate, and if they are, I refuse the reality and substitute my own with toilet paper on helmets and guns. Moving on. Did you miss the bush camos for your tank destroyer? This Battle Pass has you covered, with one difference being that you can add it to any tank destroyer in the class. Which is nice, I guess, since previously they were kinda limiting. But what about the heavy tanks? These get camos as well, although if you look closely they don't fit very well. Like for instance, this MG is very well positioned, but I'm not a tank expert, so maybe shooting your own camo off is a feature. I mean, like many other things like crashing in this game. And enough of fishing nets on your tanks? Now you can also get these on more of your recon vehicles, which is like, why? This is essentially making everything a bush. And I'm not mad happy about this fact, but considering out the new fish nets, maybe we'll eventually get it for bikes, which might look funny. I mean, you are literally a fat bush. Hey, I have to look at this from an optimist point of view somehow. Next up is the amphibious vehicles, which are for sure going to be used on winter maps, when all of the water is frozen over. Yes, great job TLM, that one was very smart. Either way, I think German and Soviet ones look decent, actually even outside of winter time, but US kinda got shocked in this one, I'm afraid. And the last, and quite frankly, very hit or miss, pun intended, camos are for tier 2 pistols. They look insane and damn cool. The problem is that literally every single one of these that gets the skin is not used very often. So it really makes it a bit weird of a situation. But hey, maybe something like this is going to be added in the future to other guns. And with the upcoming rebalancing that is coming soon TM, they will be used more often. Anyway, that has been the Battle Pass for Season 3. So, essentially, unless you liked old stuff or that Paratrooper Soviet hat, or use the M1911, C96 or Tula Tukarev, I think this is the first Battle Pass I would skip. But let me know if you have differing opinion or all of the rest of miscellaneous stuff makes it for you. Thank you all for watching, and thank you TLM Overlords for making this incredible game.